Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best centers in NBA 2K24 My Team. Now, I want to make a disclaimer. This video is dropping after leaks have likely already come out for Friday's content. So if there's a center in there, that video or that player is not included in this list. Now, I'm sure if they drop an AD or a Shaq or some dominant big or some really good big or a stretch big or however else the case may be, if they drop a good big, I'm sure there's a top 10 big in tomorrow's drop. You would think, probably, right? But they're not included on this list, and that's because I'm recording it before leaks have come out. So with that being said, before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. We'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe, and without further ado, let's hop right into it. Number 10 is going to be a bit of a not as elite big, I guess, which would be this Karl-Anthony Towns. Sapphire Cat is 7 foot tall, 84 offense, can shoot the ball. 79 three ball, 81 standing dunk, or is pretty nice actually. Defensively, he is pretty horrible, like very horrible actually for a center. 63 interior, that's bad. He's not a very good rebounder. 69 speed is not horrific, but it's also not great. The thing is, he stretches the floor pretty well, and he's got better speed. I actually think he's better than like a Jokic. I don't have Amethyst Jokic on this list at all. I think Cat's okay. He's not great, but he's okay. Another guy who I think is probably just okay at the center position and coming in at number 9 is actually going to be the Memphis Grizzlies' Jared Jackson Jr., who is 82 offense, 83 defense, 6'10", big player build though, looks about cat sized. 72 three ball in his own right and a good release, so he can shoot the ball. Solid dunker himself. Little bit better defensively for sure. I mean, actually a lot better. 76 block, 86 interior. That's a big difference. Now the 58 speed is is definitely limiting, but I would rather have the improvements on the defensive end. The silver paint patroller and pogo stick, especially that paint patroller badge, is honestly really nice to have. Even bronze movable enforcer post lockdown do make a difference as well. I think in terms of guarding bigger, better bigs, he's going to do a better job of it than Cat is for the most part. The lack of speed's annoying, but I think putting him at the number 9 spot is probably the right slot for him. Number 8, Sapphire Bam Adebayo has an awesome release. Yes, he's a little undersized, but 82 offense, 84 defense in his own right. Decent dunker. 65 three ball isn't super high, but you can gain with any 3-ball rating this year if you know the release. So that is not really a huge issue. Defensively, again, pretty versatile. 84 interior, but 75 perimeter as well. 67 speed himself. Cat is on paper a little bit better probably, but I like Bam's release better. He has bronze paint patroller, which is nice. Bronze movable enforcer, post lockdown, and pogo stick. There we go, as well as rise up. And I think gives you a decent combination of the ability to stretch the floor, the ability to play some defense, and the ability to have a little bit of speed at least. He's not a horrible liability athletically. So I think all 3 of those guys are relatively interchangeable between Bam, Jaren, and Cat, but I think they are the bottom 3 on this list. Now, we take a pretty large step up because there's not any really buyable Ruby bigs besides Gems of the Game cards, which again, just like all of my other top 10 lists, not including any of these Gems of the Game cards, because yes, a lot of these guys would make that list. Guys like Cliff Robinson, Chris Gatling, Anthony Davis would all make this list, but they're not really available readily on the auction house, as y'all can see. Aldridge is a good card too, but you see, like, these cards literally are not on the auction house at all, or occasionally you'll see 1 or maybe at most 2. Like, there's a Cliff Robinson right there, Clifford Robinson, I'm sorry, and then there is one Chris Gatling as well, but like, they're just so rare, they don't make sense to put on the list. So with that being said, number 7 is going to be Amethyst Joel Embiid, who's 7 foot, 89 offense, 85 defense, can hit the 3-ball himself, 74 3-ball, 87 mid-range, 81 standing, 73 driving dunk, and defensively, again, solid, 74 block, 83 interior, pretty good rebounder, 63 speed is not amazing, but it'll get the job done for the most part in most matchups. Silver badges are hook specialist and post powerhouse. He's got bronze rise up, deadeye, break starter, dimer, post lockdown, brick wall, movable enforcer, and paint patroller himself as well. He's like a better version of the Bam, Cat, and Jaren Jackson Jr. type cards, just a slightly better statistical version of those guys. A little bit more versatile and complete all the way around, and I think putting him 7 is probably a good slot to put him. Number 6 is going to be the buyable Anthony Davis, which is this one. Not as good as the Gems of the Game AD, but still 6'10", 88 offense and defense. Again, solid card. Low 3-ball rating at 64 isn't ideal, but again, it's hittable for sure. 79 driving dunk, 81 standing dunk, 68 ball handle is not amazing, but in 79 block and 73 perimeters, 85 interior is pretty good. 81 defensive rebounding, also not bad. 72 speed gives you a +9 speed to Embiid, and that's the main reason I think I put him slightly above Embiid, as well as the fact he just simply has a lot more total badges, especially silver badges. Having rise up, post lockdown, pogo stick, rebound chaser, brick wall, movable enforcer, paint patroller, as well as bronze posterizer, dimer, set shot specialist, stuff like that. Overall, solid card, can hit it open 3. Gives you decent athletic ability, good defender, good rebounder, solid all-around option at number 6. Number 5 is going to be Juwan Howard, actually. Yes, he's a little undersized, but Amethyst Juwan. I really like this card a lot. I know he's a little small. He's 6'9", but he's got a good player build. It's 92 offense, 85 defense. Super athletic, and again, hit open, 67 3-ball with a smooth, very, very good release. I really like his jumper, so feels confident shooting the ball with him. 86 mid-range, 80 free throw, 80 standing, and 85 driving dunk. Again, solid all-around defender, can guard on the perimeter and the interior, and he's a pretty decent rebounder. Not amazing, but 74 speed is also pretty good. 79 agility, 78 vert, and 83 strength. Overall, super solid card. Badge wise, he's got Hoff physical finisher, gold post fade phenom, pogo stick, box out beast, silver posterizer, rise up, rebound chaser, brick wall, a couple bronze badges as well. Now, would probably recommend adding a couple badges to him if you really wanted to use them at a high level, because if he does have a couple of those badges added, he's definitely going to be better. Badges like post lockdown, movable enforcer, and paint patroller would certainly help him out, but I think his release is awesome. Gives you enough decent size, versatile athlete, good speed, all that type of stuff. Like a better Bam Adebayo is kind of how I would think of Juwan Howard, and I think putting him 5 is a pretty fair slot. You could switch him in AD if you wanted to, but I really like Juwan. I really like his release, so I'm going to leave him at the number 5 spot. Number 4 is going to be Cliff Robinson, who I actually have. Now, my Cliff Robinson has a few extra added badges, but this card's 95 offense, 87 defense. Again, low 3-ball rating. Again, not that hard to green if you know his jumper. I actually really like his jumper. It's slow, but it's smooth and consistent. 85 standing, 85 driving dunk, 79 ball handle. Again, a good defender, can guard on the perimeter a bit, and 84 interior, 85 rebounding, 78 speed. Honestly, he is just a better Juwan Howard is what he is. Similar size, but better stats, better badges. 3 Hoffs. He comes with 11 base gold badges. He has a couple added. I'll point those out for me, but posterizer, post-up poet, and physical finisher, as well as gold rise up, hook specialist, post fade phenom. Deadeye is added, unpluckable is added, challenger is added, off-ball pest, pogo stick, box out base, rebound chaser, brick wall. I think he added set shot specialist and paint patroller as well, but those are good badges, and if you get those on Cliff Robinson, that's nice. I bought Cliff with badges added, so I really like him. He's not insanely expensive. I wouldn't say he's the most affordable card in the world, but 65K is a pretty reasonable price for a top 4 or so big in the game, and I think he's a very, very good card. Number 3, despite the low 3-ball rating, is Tim Duncan, which, by the way, in his gameplay, if y'all watch that gameplay, you'll know that this card can hit. I don't care that it says 48 3-ball. He can hit wide open, which is fascinating. It's weird how shooting works this year, because you can't green 3 shots in a row with a 90-plus 3-ball. But you can hit with a 48 3-ball if you're open and if you time the release right. It's very fascinating how it works. With that being said, dominant postcard, great athlete, elite level defender on the interior, but also very good on the perimeter. Very good speed for a center and an exceptional rebounder. 7 Hoffs as well, including really basically all of the interior ones rebounding, as well as a movable enforcer and paint patroller. Gold badges include break starter, interceptor, pogo stick, brick wall, post powerhouse, silver posterizer, and layup mix master, bronze aerial wizard. Overall, really solid card. Again, would not hurt at all if you do want to use him a little bit more versatilely to add set shooter, add potentially challenger, add a couple other badges to him as well if you are going to use this card, maybe even on-ball menace to make him a little more switchable. But Tim Duncan's a really good card. He, I think, puts slots in at number 3, and I think that's a very fair spot for him. Number 2 is going to be Mr. Alperen Sengun. 6'11", 95 offense, and 86 defense. Actually stretches the floor at a very high level with an 84 3-ball. 80 driving dunk, 79 block, 82 interior, 85 rebounding, 77 speed. He's not quite as good defensively as Tim Duncan, but he's an inch taller, still very capable. Has off brick wall, post-up poet, and physical finisher, as well as 15 gold badges, including a lot of defense, rebound chaser, removable enforcer. I think I added on-ball menace. I can't remember if I added paint patroller as well. I did add paint patroller. He didn't have that. He didn't have movable enforcer, pogo stick, or post lockdown either. So you do want to add defense to Alperen Sengun, because as he comes, he doesn't have the key badges you really want there. But it's nice to have them once you get them upgraded and added. Once you do, he's an incredible card on both ends of the court. He defends at a very capable level as well. Sengun is definitely my personal favorite big in the game right now, but I can't say he's the best big in the game because that distinction goes to Wilt Chamberlain. There's just no argument about it. A 7'1" dude with a 92 offense, 99 defense. Yes, he can't shoot threes. Even in this game, 39 3-ball's really too low to shoot with any consistency, although I have seen people green wide open with him. He can hit the mid-range with consistency, but he is freakishly athletic. He is insanely good defensively, an incredible rebounder, and has 89 speed, which is plus 10 to the speed of any other card that we saw on this list today. An absolutely insanely elite card who does everything exceptionally well except for shoot the ball, and is a dominant inside force, elite rebounder, elite screener, elite defender, incredibly switchable and versatile, and just an incredible dunker. He does everything you could possibly ask for a card to do at a super duper high level at the center position besides shoot the ball. And at this point in the game, we are so early in the game that doesn't really matter that much. Just like Diamond Shaq from last year, he's just so good and so dominant that he is definitely the best sitter in my team right now. So with that being said, that's going to do it for this video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.